Okay, brokerage owners and team leaders, I have a quick little quiz for you. And the quiz is this. How many social media posts have you put out in the last 7 days? The reason I ask this question is we are often preaching to our own agents the necessity to be visible with their database, right? Being visible, highly visible. And when we're visible with our database, we're more likely to create transactions, right? So visibility matters. In fact, I would suggest to you that visibility is more important than ability. So you can have an agent that's super fantastic as a negotiator, as a marketer, great job with working with clients, problem solver, amazing, but they're still not closing any transactions. And yet you got the other agent in your community that's a terrible agent, terrible negotiator. They're horrible to work with, and yet they're closing a ton of transactions. What's the difference? The difference is this agent over here is super visible. They're showing up on every single feed. They're super visible on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. They're everywhere. And then you got your agent, super great ability, but they're not closing any transactions because they're not visible. So visibility trumps ability. Unfortunately, that's the reality of the world we live in. What if you are falling in that same category as a broker? What if you are an amazing broker? You give amazing support. You have got great tech, great branding, great coaching, great mentorship. You're a problem solver. You help people make deals, and yet you are not recruiting at the level that you need to be recruiting. You're not keeping people or having people come talk to you about joining your company. And worse, you're not keeping people at your firm. Some people are exiting your firm. So what is the difference? The difference is you have this other broker out there that's not a great broker, doesn't provide great training or coaching or mentorship, doesn't have great tech, doesn't have great training, doesn't even have a great office location, yet they're crushing it with recruiting because they're highly visible. It's the same exact thing. So you have to embrace something I coach my own agents on. It's the 5-2-2. 5-2-2, what does that mean? It means you need to be posting every single day, 5 days a week. And every week we're going to put out 2 videos and 2 stories. When you adopt that standard of performance, and you say to your own agents, guys, you should be doing this, but I'm going to do it too, right alongside you. I'm going to lead from the front. We're all going to become much, much more visible over the next 12 months. Watch what happens with your business. Suddenly people in your community begin to get to know you. They begin to see you. They begin to kind of feel like they almost have a relationship with you because you're all over their social media feeds. This happens to me all the time. People say to me, Jim, I feel like you're everywhere. I see your videos all the time. I don't know how you're following me around the internet, but I feel like, I almost know you because I see you so much. This is the relationship we need to be having, and this is what's going to elevate you as a recruiter. You must be doing this if you want to take your recruiting to the next level. Now, there's a lot of other things we have to do. That's not the only thing. And if you want more ideas along the recruiting side, you want to recruit experienced agents, and you want to transform your company, join us over at eRealEstateCoach.com. Check it out and sign up for a discovery call with me. We can sit for 30 minutes, talk about your goals and what you want to get done over the next 12 months when it comes to recruiting and growing your profitability as a brokerage. Love to have that conversation with you. And you can do that really easy just by hopping over to the website. Have a great day. Good selling.